Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm here because it's Thursday to share what I've created for the Open Collab hashtag Deck the Year. Now, if you are new, this collab is hosted by Penny from Penny's Crafty Creations. And Penny started this at the beginning of the year, and the goal behind the collab was to take a standard deck of playing cards, just like these, and each week to alter one of the cards. So essentially making it an artist trading card. And this is what I have left of my deck of cards. This is what it looks like. If you've been following along, you're familiar with this deck. Every week what I do is I shuffle the deck at the end of the video and choose my card that I'm going to be altering for next week. So last week, if you saw my video, I selected the Ace of Clubs. That's the card that I altered for this week. And this is what we have left of the deck. And it's been a super fun collab. Please be sure to check out Penny's channel. Of course, I will have it linked below. And then follow the hashtag Deck the Year and check out the other collaborators that are jumping in and taking their deck of playing cards and altering the cards in their deck. So let's get into it, and I will show you how I decided to alter the Ace of Clubs. So for this week with my card, I wanted to do some mixed media. I just felt like playing around with inks and pastes and stencils, and so that's what I decided to do. So I started out, of course, with one of my favorite distress inks, and that's in Picked Raspberry. I love this color pink. It's really kind of like a fuchsia. It blends really nicely. I did some ink blending and then I spritzed it with water. And this was my first layer to use this. One of my absolute favorite distress inks. So I used some Picked Raspberry. Then I went in with this stencil from Dina Wakely. And if you know Dina, she is a mixed media artist, and she does a lot of stenciling. She does a lot of art journaling. This is one of her layers, one of her stencils for mixed media layering, and it is called Bonds, and just really pretty. So I wanted to use this stencil. And then I used kind of a little bit of everyone. I brought in some Simon Hurley lunar paste. So if you have seen some of my past videos, I'm very obsessed with the lunar paste and the solar paste that Simon Hurley came out with. And this one is Roar. So I may have used this before in a video. I'm not 100% sure, but look at that color. There's really nothing like these pastes. They're so much fun to use. They're very creamy. And this is kind of a copper, burnt orange would be the way that I would describe it. And I'm not sure why I felt that this would complement Picked Raspberry, but it really does. So this is what I put through the stencil. And then I did some more ink blending to it. And then I brought in Tim's Distress Mica Stain. This is one of the Halloween ones, and this is Fortune Teller. Absolutely a beautiful grape color. Really, really pretty. I spritzed some of this on, and of course with these mica stains, you got to shake them really well because all the mica, hopefully you can see that, it all sort of settles to the bottom. So before you use these, you have to give them a really, really good shake, which I did, and then I spritzed that on. Finally, a little final touch of some of this red stickles I wanted a little bit more shine, as if I didn't have enough between the lunar paste and the distress mica. I still wanted more, and so I brought in some stickles there. So let me show you what my card looks like. And here is a look at my card for this week. So it's got a lot going on, but I really do love all of the shine. So the initial card base that I did all the inking was 110-pound white cardstock. And then, you know, as I said, I did the ink blending with the picked raspberry. Then I layered the stencil, and you can see the beautiful lunar paste in Roar there through the stencil. Then I did some more ink blending with picked raspberry, and then I brought in some of the mica stain in Fortune Teller. So you can see splatters of that, which really brought in sort of that grape color. But the great thing about this card is that, well, for one thing, it's got a lot going on, and from different angles, you pick up different bits of the paint and the ink and the shine and the glitter. Now I added some fabric leaves there that I cut out and layered up, and I stickled those so they add that extra layer of texture and dimension. I backed everything on a piece of Tim's craft cardstock in the silver because I wanted the silver to complement that faux stamp design with the love that I have here. So that almost looks like a wax stamp, although it is a faux one. I love the way that pops off of the silver. I rounded the edges of the initial card with my We Are Memory Keepers corner rounder, and then again, because I wanted some of that silver to pop out. But this is my card for this week. I really do like the way the colors sort of blend nicely together, and you see something different from every angle, including the sparkle of that really pretty red stickles on the leaves. So it's kind of my nod to fall. There's a look at the back. It is the Ace of Clubs, and then today's date. So that's my card for this week. So let me come back. I'm going to shuffle the deck, and I'll choose my card for next week. Okay, let's give the deck a quick little shuffle here. See what card we get for next week. And again, number of cards are dwindling down here in the deck. Okay, so let's cut the deck. And my card for next week is the Jack of Spades. Jack of Spades is the card that I'm going to be altering for next week. So please be sure to check back and see how I decide to alter that card. Again, I want to thank Penny for hosting this fun open collab, #DeckTheYear. Please be sure to check out Penny's channel and follow the link. See all the other creators that are altering their deck of cards. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.